And it is good news for the Kenya Lionesses rugby team as they came out to train as one team for the first time since they arrived in Tokyo. But as Mike Okinyi reports from Tokyo, the stringent COVID-19 protocols put in place has scuttled the team's plans.
The Lionesses are finally looking like a team in Tokyo. Half the team that is finishing their quarantine period in 2 days are now allowed to train, though they are not training with the first group that was in Kurume City for the pre-games camp. The coach says at least they are training on the same pitch at the same time.
The most important thing was accepting the fact that we won't be able to train with them until the 14 days are over. Yeah.
The sessions on Sunday afternoon were not the same for the two groups.
For today, basically, the one who were not in quarantine were having a rest. And the other group, they were just released yesterday. And so it was quite important to have them train, even if they're not having that close contact, but they can interact. The eye contact is quite important.
With the opportunity to finally get out to train, the technical bench took full advantage to push the girls within the 1 hour training session.
It was tough for them because the other group has been having very heavy sessions. And so I'm happy with what I've seen.
While many would see a challenge in the levels of fitness in the two groups, Coach Olo is praying that they can deal with the mental aspect within the team, because definitely the separation has caused some anxiety. It's a few days to the start of the competition and the Lionesses are still training in batches. This is because of the strict COVID rules that have been put in place by the organizers of these games. The game plan will now be determined by what happens on Tuesday when the team finally trains as one unit for the first time in Japan. While they appreciate the stringent COVID rules put in place, the coach feels his team should have been handled better.
None has tested positive, so I still don't understand why our players have been kept on quarantine, yet we know of other teams who've also had close contacts. Their teams are outside.
After that tough training session, the Lionesses, together with the men's rugby team Shujaa, took time to see off the Malkia Strikers as they headed to Ariake Arena to face Japan in their opening match of the 2020 Olympic Games. Mike Okinyi for Citizen TV in Tokyo, Japan.